Hello, everyone. Say a nice big hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, you guys can be heard. I can be heard. That must mean it is time for the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship Festival 2023. And we are kicking things off here tonight. I'm so excited. Audience, wherever you're watching around the world, make sure you smash that subscribe button, as you'll see at the bottom of the screen, whichever platform you're watching on, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, D-Live, Kick, wherever we're streaming. Click the follow, click the like, click the share, tell your friends, tell your enemies, and we're going to have lots of fun performing some improv games in tonight's opening quarter-final of the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship. This is the 4th annual World Championship we have done, and it's the most exciting one here yet. Now, on the show tonight, let's hear, and so we're going to do our introductions first. So I'm going to hand over, just say hello to the people. Bob!
Hi everyone, I'm Bob Bador. I am from Salt Lake City, Utah in the United States. Just happy to be here again.
Yes, and someone else that we are happy to have here is Sarit. Say hello to the people.
Hey, hello everybody, I'm Sarit. I'm from London. Glad to see you all. Hi.
Hi, and someone who is going to be saying hi to us all is Deirdre. Say hello to the people.
Hi, I'm Deirdre. I'm in LA, but I'm from Toledo, Ohio.
Okay, now someone we will say oh hi to is Evan. Say hello to the people.
Oh, hello, people. My name is Evan from Indiana. I'm happy to be here for the very first time. Thank you.
Okay, now someone else who we are happy to have here for the very first time is Pat. Say hello to the people.
Hey, I'm Pat Caparucio. I'm north of Detroit and north of Toledo.
I don't think I have a clever segue from Toledo, so I will go over to Levo things with Sandy. Say hello to the people.
Hello all, I'm Sandy. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and looking forward to the Extreme Improv games we're going to show for you.
Yes, and someone who's going to show another one for us is Lana. Say hello to the people.
Hello, I'm Lana. I'm in Ottawa, Ontario, and this is my first time doing this too. Yay!
Woo! Oh, we've got someone joining us. Now, this may be, we're meant to have at least one more performer. The name says Vega, so hopefully this is not someone that's just bombed the show.
No,
hopefully,
that's my friend.
Oh, do you know what? They can watch on YouTube. They don't need to be in the Zoom meeting.
I'm sorry, I shared the Zoom link. My bad.
There we go. So hello to anyone random in the Zoom chat. Please do not swear. Please do not expose any bodily parts. If you want to watch the show and get the full experience that the audience watching around the world will get, go to youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Smash that subscribe button. And with this, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, that's an odd number. Makes it slightly tricky. We're going to start with our opening game. And our opening game is what's known as a duo verbatim scene. The way this works is we're going to get 2 of our performers, and they will have 45 seconds to attempt to create a dramatic scene. Then we're going to get another 2 performers, and they will have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate the original scene as precisely as they can. So let's see who we're going to start things off with. We're going to start things off with Sarit, and we're going to start things off with Bob. Sarit and Bob, let's put you onto Spotlight here. So, audience, I need something I forgot, audience, is could you give us some suggestions of random words? Give us some suggestions of random words, and that will be spectacular. Audience, throughout the show, we're going to need tons and tons of suggestions from you for all manner of things. So make sure you give us some suggestions of lots and lots of random words and vote for us, because we're going to need lots of support for the performers all the way through the show. But for now, Bob and Sarit, we have the word holiday, which, if you don't know, is like another term for vacation. Sorry, I won't patronise people from around the world if they use different common terms than us. But vacation, you have 45 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now.
Oh, darling, I mean, the view from this hotel is amazing.
Incredible. I mean, it cost a lot. I mean, a lot, but worth it. Worth it to be with you in this beautiful place. But I could view you and get all the beauty I need.
Oh, thank you so much. You don't mind me. I just booked my nail artist to come with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting anybody else. I kind of thought
No,
this was.
oh, she has her own room. It's just it costs more money. That's all.
Well,
But it's
okay.
worth it. It's worth it.
This is going to be a little tough, though. I don't have a lot of money.
But I mean, as long as we're together, right?
Yeah, that's right. As long as we're
And that
together.
is time.
We're
That
person.
is time. Well done. Well done. So now, thank you very much, Bob and Sarit. I'm going to roll a dice, which you guys won't be able to see, but the audience will, and it's going to decide who the next two performers are. So we are going to have Sandy, and we are going to have Lana. Sandy and Lana, you're going to be challenged with recreating Bob and Sarit's original performance as precisely as you can. So here we see Sandy, here we see Lana. 45 seconds on the clock. Take it away.
Oh, darling, just look at the view out of this hotel room. I'm so excited.
I paid a lot of money for it, but you're very attractive, and it's worth it.
It's been so long since you told me how attractive I am. Thank you so much.
Did you bring someone?
Oh, see the nails? I brought my nail artist. She's in another room, though. Don't worry.
I'm not made of money.
Well, I mean, she works cheaply.
And that is time. That is time. So now, in this game of verbatim, as we always do, we're going to come to another two performers. And these two performers are going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Lana. No, not Lana. Yes, Lana and Sandy's recreation of Sarit and Bob's original performance. So let's roll the dice again and see who we've got. We're going to have Deirdre and we are going to have Pat. Deirdre and Pat, let's put you on spotlight here. Here we see Deirdre. Here, let's find, where are you on the screen? There we go, Pat. 45 seconds on the clock. Take it away.
I'm just so glad we're here together and that I can afford to get my nails done.
Oh, it's such a great view, but not as great as you. You are just totally awesomely beautiful.
I'm so glad that I met you, cutie. Hashtag meet cute.
Right. That was a good meetup at the airport. I mean, that was some good stuff.
Right. I'm so glad that none of us had to have diarrhea because I totally would have missed meeting you.
So what's with the third wheel that you brought along? What's she doing?
Oh, you know how it is. You always bring an extra wheel just in case, like, things happen, like car accidents. You never know.
Oh, that's true. I'm hoping you're not paying her or anything because this is costing me a lot of money.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So now, let's see. Oops, let's get this back onto gallery mode. And let's remove those spotlights. Just so I can check, who has not had a go yet? We have not had Evan and... Is it just Evan? And... Just Evan. Just Evan. This is why we needed someone else. Right, Evan, we're going to come back to you in a second. Because,
You can do it.
I wasn't paying attention.
David,
Right, I'd love to do it. I wasn't paying attention. Right, Evan, you and I are going to do it.
No one.
I'm going to help out. Right, and I'm just going to follow your lead, Evan. We're gonna get through this together. And here.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad we're at this hotel for our vacation.
Yes, I can't wait. I was so excited to go on a holiday.
Oh, me too, and I got my nails did. I'm looking fine.
Oh, look at your nails there. Hey, is there anything that you'd like me to bring up in this conversation? Or if not, you just say some more.
Oh, yes, what I want you to bring up is you see my nail stylist here. I always bring her everywhere I go.
Do you know what? I see you've got your nail stylist here, and you always bring her.
Yes, I bring her all the time because you never know. I also brought a plumber just in case I had diarrhea.
Wow, that sounds totally fine. And that is time. There we go. Right. Thank you very much, Evan. You shepherded me through that. I didn't feel at all like I had no idea what was going on. Now, in this game of verbatim, as we always do, we're going to take things full circle. So, in a moment, Bob and Sarit, you're going to have 45 seconds to attempt to recreate Evan and my recreation of Pat and Sandy's recreation, maybe, or Deirdre's recreation of Lana and Sandy's recreation of your. You know what you're going to do. Right, here we see Bob, and here we will see Sarit. 45 seconds on the clock. Take us full circle. Take it away.
Oh, darling, I'm so glad we are on a vacation, and I look good, don't I? With my
I'm
nails.
so glad to be on holiday.
Yeah, and you know, I look so good, and I also, I brought my nail artist, my stylist.
You do, and I appreciate you talking because that makes it easier on me. If you could just keep talking, I'd appreciate it. I'm very awkward.
Yeah, I know you are. That's what I love about you, the awkwardness. And I also brought my plumber just in case I have diarrhea.
Oh, it's good to have a third wheel, I guess, when you're having,
My
things.
God, I brought a few third wheels. So we'll have to do the maths here.
And that is time. That is time. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, audience, it is now going to be voting time. I'm going to give literally a minute on the clock whilst I explain the next game, and that will be voting time. So just before I begin that clock, just for clarity, you are not voting for the original scene. That is not up for scrutiny here. You are just voting for who did the best recreation. And so, do you give it? I apologise, Evan, that I may have thrown a spanner in the works there for you. But do you vote for Bob and Sarit? Do you vote for Evan and me? But remember, I'm the host of the Tonight Show, so hopefully I won't be getting too much involved in scenes. Do you vote for Lana and Sandy, or do you vote for Pat and Deirdre? Put your votes into the comment section now, and there will be 1 minute on the clock for these to come through. So, let's have a quick look here. Our next game is what's going to be known as a single syllable showdown. The way this works is there will be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything they say has to be single syllable words. So for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Dave, but they cannot say David. Everything has to be single syllable words. A couple of other rules is that, well, first of all, if they say anything that's got more than 1 syllable, they are tagged out of the scene. If they hesitate for too long, which we count as a pause, then we are going to tag them out the scene. And if they have what we deem to be a circular conversation, which uses very few different words and doesn't push the story forward, they will in fact be tagged out of the scene. Now, for every 30 seconds that they manage to stay in the scene without getting eliminated, they will get a bonus point. But if they manage to stay in for 90 seconds, then they're going to be tagged out with a bonus point and a pat on the back. So let's have a look. Now, as they're going to be doing this, I will be taking your votes and giving the points where they need to be, because this is going to be how we decide who goes through to the next round. So this is our quarterfinal round, and then in a few days' time there'll be semi-finals as we head towards the grand finale. And half of our performers will be able to progress, and half of them, unfortunately, will be thanking very much but leaving them at this stage of the championship. So with this, let's see. I'm going to roll the dice to see who's going to start things off. And it says it's me. No, it's not. And it's going to be Lana, and it's going to be Deirdre. Lana and Deirdre. So your scenario is going to be inspired by Fandango. Fandango. And I'm going to put you onto Spotlight now. Here we see Deirdre. So that's a nice single syllable word, isn't it? So we have Fandango is going to inspire this scene, and your time starts now.
Never. Oh.
Oh! Okay, fantastic stuff. Do you know what? Look, it's night one. It's night one. We really enjoyed that. I'm going to restart this. So single syllable words. And
That was
here
funny.
you go.
I'm big fan.
Not here for this.
You don't like me?
I love you.
Very cool. Oh, fuck.
Oh, and at that point, we will tag you out. Okay, so Lana, we will tag you out there. And we're going to have Sarit in. And your time continues now.
Fan, Dan. Go.
Mate, smell this.
Good. I like.
Oh, man.
What's that?
Juice. Orange.
Good juice. More, please.
Sure thing.
Mm. Love you.
Times change.
True.
Coke Zero?
Oh, 0. So
Oh,
we will
shit.
tag you out there, Deirdre. Well done, though. Okay, next in, let's have Pat. And continue.
Coke.
There you go.
No way.
Yes way. Good, eh?
You.
Buy me one. Buy
Okay.
me
1.
Ta.
Now go home.
Why now?
You smell.
Oh, freeze. Sarit, you have made your 90 seconds, and at this point, we will tag you out within a bonus point. So, thank you very much, Sarit. And let's see, who have we not had in the scene yet? Evan. And continue.
Smell.
Smell.
Good stuff.
Hi, Dave.
I love you.
You and I.
Wash the dish.
OJ.
Show me.
Bye.
It is good.
Yes. See.
Dry glass.
Oh, at this point, Pat, you have made your 90 seconds, I believe. Okay, who has not been in yet? Give me a wave if you've not been in yet. Sandy and Bob. So we will tag out Pat, and we're going to put in Sandy. And continue.
Sing a song for me.
Ooh.
I like that.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm going to give a circular conversation warning here. These aren't quite words.
You and I. Us.
Words are fine.
I love you.
Do you?
Freeze.
Words I love.
Evan, we'll tag you out for reaching your time. And Bob, you are now in, and take it away.
Hi. Was he bad?
He was the best.
Wow. He's new. I was not sure if he would be good. I was wrong.
So good. Want you to be good too.
What was your best part of him?
Song sung.
Not much words.
Oh, freeze at that stage. Sandy, I'm going to tag you out, and again, I'm gonna have to end up joining myself. More than I wanted to, just to attempt to give Bob his full maximum amount of time. Continue. Hey, Bob.
Hey!
Shall we dance?
I only know one
Oh,
dance.
you said only.
Oh,
Okay.
I got thrown out.
I didn't get to my famous line of "Will you do the fandango?" But not that I could have said it anyway. Right.
That was actually the same thing I was going to say, but I couldn't.
Fantastic stuff. So with this, we're going to go on to our next challenge. Audience, could you start to suggest for us some famous movies, please? Audience, please suggest some famous movies, and we're going to use them to inspire an upcoming game. For now, though, we... Sorry?
Oh, I said, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You know what's coming up. So, the way this works is we are going to do some 1-minute remakes. And the way this works is each of our performers will be given 1 minute to recreate a famous film, where they will have 1 minute where they will be playing all of the characters, doing all of the story, the whole scene, beginning, middle and end of the story, and just condensing the story into 1 minute. Now, they're not going to be describing the movie, they're going to be acting out all of the characters, and if you haven't done this before, if you don't know the film that you are recreating, you'll just have to make up what you think it should be based on the title. So, with this, let's roll a dice and see who we're going to have. Bob, we're going to start where we finished, and you will start things off here. Now, audience, I'll remind you, if you haven't done so already, please smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. The more people that we have that subscribe to the channel, which is completely free, the more YouTube will recommend the shows out for other people to discover and watch. Now, Bob, the film for you that I would like you to recreate is Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean, and your time starts now.
All right, here we are in the Caribbean, and what's that coming? Oh, it's a captain. He's making his way, going, and why is he sinking, going lower, and he's on the deck. Hey, are you the captain? Oh yes, I'm the captain. But I've never. You're the worst captain ever. But you have heard of me. Where's the rum? Well, we're not going to give you any rum. We're going to stick you on the Black Pearl, and we're going to send you places. All right. Yeah. Can I bring my eyeliner? Yes, certainly. Bring the eyeliner. More eyeliner, the better. That's what I always say. But so let's get going. Let's go. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to start off where dead men tell no tales. We're going to go down a little bit of a ramp down into some water. We're going to see a big pirate ship battle going off on one side, and then the best part is going to be where we take over the town, and people are just going to run around in a circle.
And that is time. That is time. Wow, you vanished at the end there. Right, so, audience, we're going to go on to our next one. So continue to give us suggestions of famous films. Let's roll the dice to see who we'll have next. Next up will be Pat. Pat, could you please give us a 1 minute remake of Weekend at Bernie's? Weekend at Bernie's. And your time starts now.
Really not dead, but they're dragging my ass all over the place. I really want to drink that beer. Oh, that's gonna hurt when I wake up. Oh. Here, have another one. I can't cough. I'm supposed to be dead. Have another. Have another. Oh, this is a bumpy ride. Have another.
that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much there, Pat. Let's roll the dice and power on, and let's see who we've got. Next up will be Lana. Lana, please could you give us a 1 minute remake of The Jungle
something
Book?
I've seen.
The Jungle Book. And here you go.
I'm Mowgli, I'm a guy, I'm a kid, oh, a forest, cool, cool, cool. I'm a snake. Oh, hi, you look tasty, maybe I'll come back later. Oh, I'm having a good time, I'm so scared of that tiger. I'm a bear, I'm fun. Oh, the bare necessities, the do of life. I like you, that's fun, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Maybe, go to sleep, go to sleep. Trust in me, just in me. I'm gonna kill you. Go to sleep. The bear, I guess. I'm going to kill you, snake. Ah, and then the tiger. Ah, I'm gonna eat Mowgli too. We want to eat him. Now I'm safe.
And that
I'm so
is
glad they didn't eat me.
time. Perfect ending there. Well done. Well done. Let's see who we're going to have going. Oh, we actually have some, because we have some audience in the chat with us. We have some suggestions there. So let's have a look who we're going to have go next. Sarit, you're going to go next. And why not? Give us Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. And your time starts now.
I love you. I love you. And you. Oh, I love you too. What you talking about? Who are you? Why'd you tell me that you love me? Because I don't know how to say anything else. I'm thick. What do you mean you're thick? I don't know what that is. I'm so thick. I don't even know what that thick is. You know what? I think you could go really far. Really think so? Yeah, I do. I love you. Hey, Forrest, where did you go? Where did you go today? I went to the park and I met someone and I told him that I love him. And what did he say? I can't remember because I'm so thick, but he said, oh yeah, I just remind myself, I'm going to go so far. I think I'm going to be the President of the United States.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So we're going to... Now, give me a quick wave if you haven't had a go yet, so I keep track of how many we've got. Okay, at this stage, just before we go on, audience, could you give us some suggestions of professions, please? Give us some suggestions of professions, and we're going to use them to inspire our next game. But for now, let's see who we're going to have. So, Deirdre, you're going to go next. Could you please give us a 1 minute remake of... Okay, I think this is the film I'm thinking of. In the suggestion from Jennifer, we have the suggestion of Massive Talent, which I think is that Nicolas Cage movie that came out within last year. It's got like a longer title. It's Massive Talent or something or other. But it's Nicolas Cage.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That's it.
Like
the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, starring Nicolas Cage. And your time starts now.
So sorry. All this talent just weighs so much. Look, right. You don't have to carry it so like that. Like, you could just, not be unbearable. I know I feel like I'm in this cage. What is in here anyway? Bowling balls? Why are you all having me carry bowling balls? I'm so sorry. I'm so clumsy. I just tripped on all that talent. You know how it is.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, who hasn't had a go? Sandy and Evan, I believe. So let's roll the dice and see who's going to go next. Next up will be Sandy. Sandy, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Taxi Driver? Taxi Driver. And here you go.
What are you talking about? I'm driving too fast. When you got in my cab, you asked me to take off. What are you saying? You said I threw you forward and that you're going to sue me? Sue my taxi, my yellow taxi company? You can just leave. I mean, just extricate yourself out of the back seat at this moment, if you don't mind. Yeah, no, you don't have to pay me. Goodbye. Get on in. Okay, I'm going to ask you a trivia question now and see if you can give me an answer. And then you'll win a
time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So that just leaves us with Evan. Bob, I agree with you there. So I'm going to read this because it's very funny. You said, taxi driver. I bet that was a suggestion for an occupation, but works out as a movie title. I love that idea. And looking at where it came in the suggestions, it probably was. So that's amazing.
Oh.
Right.
How did you guess that I used to drive taxi?
Well, there we go.
Oh.
Now, Evan, let's find one more film for you. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of Venom? Venom. And here you go.
Oh, there's a big building, and Venom said, wow, that Spider-Man can climb so high, but I'm better than him. I'm going to climb after him, and I'm going to bite him. Venom, now that mofo is dead. Oh, look at me. I'm Venom, and I'm going to run down the street. Oh, look, here's Kirsten Dunst. Oh, I'm going to take her away. She's going to be my baby, and we're going to go rolling down the street. Oh, we fell in love. Oh, my gosh. This reminds me of one of my other movies where I'm Tom Hardy and I was fighting another guy in a stage cage. Ooh, Venom. Oh, wow. And there's also the multiverse with Spider-Man. There's so many Spider-Mans I can't keep track. Which one am I? Which Spider-Man am I? Tell me. I don't know. Oh, damn. Am I a scientist? Am I a crazy guy who likes Venom? Maybe I'm both. Twitch it up in the air. Oh, my gosh. Oh no, I'm so scared. Where am I?
And that is time. That is time. So, audience, we have now seen a whole Netflix worth of movie remakes. So, audience, you need to let us know which one do you think is like the Oscar-winning performance from our performers here. Now, I will read them out again. So you can either put the name of the performer or the film they did. But we had Bob with Pirates of the Caribbean. We had Deirdre with the unbearable weight of massive talent. We had Sarit with Forrest Gump, Lana with The Jungle Book, Sandy with Taxi Driver, Pat with Weekend at Bernie's, and Evan with Venom. Let us know in the comments, and I will tally these up, and we will assign points accordingly. But for now, we're going to go on to our next game, which is a joke-telling game. Audience, I encourage you to tell us some jokes in the comments as well as we go along. But our performers will be telling jokes which will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks, walk into a bar, and the bartender says, your punchline. 99 blanks, walk into the bar, and the bartender says, your punchline. You replace the word blanks with the name of a profession as suggested by our audience. So it'll be 99 name of professions, walk into the bar, and the bartender says whatever punchline you come up with at the end. So that we don't all say jokes at the same time, give a wave, and then I will call out your name so then you know it's your turn. And let's have a look. So we're going to go with 99... it says Olympic judges, but if you just want to make it 99 Olympians, I think Olympic judge is very specific. But 99 Olympians walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Bob.
99 Olympians walk into the bar and the bartender says, "Get out of here. Last time none of you guys used a coaster and there were rings all over my counter."
Boom. Okay. Deirdre.
99 Olympians walked into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't take silver here."
Aha. Love it. Anyone else for Olympians? Bob.
A bunch of 99 Olympians walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Weren't you guys here just recently?" "Well, no, that was 4 years ago."
Aha. I love that you made it a bunch of Olympians. Sandy, was that a wave?
Yes, 99 Olympians walked into the bar and the bartender said, "But we do take gold."
Haha, very good. Sarit.
99 Olympian walk into a bar, they have a drink. The barman asked, how was it? They said, meh, dull.
Haha, very good. Give me a wave if you got a joke. Evan.
99 Olympians walk into a bar and the bartender said, "Sorry, we don't do drug testing. That's down the street."
Who had their hand up just now? Deirdre.
99 Olympians walked into a bar. Bartender says, "You're gonna Serena aid us again?"
Right. If you got one, just like keep your hand up. So Pat, then Lana.
Okay, 99 Olympians walked into the bar. They stayed all night, and the bartender said, "What do you think this is, a marathon?"
Lana.
99 Olympians walk into a bar. Everyone in the bar stands up for the national anthem.
Bob.
99 Olympians walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Perfect night. We're doing torch songs."
Deirdre, is that a wave or are you fainting?
It is. I'm not fainting. 99 Olympians walked into the bar. Bartender sings, "Hey, Jamaica, we got a bobsled team."
I love that. Right, okay. I love that film, but technically that's Winter Olympics. No, I'm joking. Right, anyone else? Are we going to mix it up? Going once, going twice? Let's mix it up. Different profession. Right, so we're going to go with 99 dog trainers walk into the bar. 99 dog trainers walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Deirdre.
99 dog trainers walked into the bar. Bartender says, "Hey man, you looking a little rough."
Rough. Love it. Okay, Sarit, then Evan.
99 dog trainers walk into the bar. Barman says, "What do you want?" They tell him, "Sit."
Oh, yes, 99, oh boy. 99 dog trainers walk into a bar and the bartender said, "What's all this shit doing here? Get it out."
Bob.
99 dog trainers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What you gonna have?" They said, "Well, we've got massive hangovers. We're looking for a little hair of the dog."
Aha. Deirdre, then Sarit.
99 dog trainers walked into 99 dog trainers walked into a bar. Bartender says, "Y'all better not be Pomeranian anybody this time."
Aha. Sarit.
99 dog trainers walk into the bar. Barman gives them beer. One of them takes the beer, throws it away. So, fetch.
Sandy, then Bob.
99 dog trainers walk into the bar and they call the bartender a heel.
99 dog trainers about to walk into a bar, but they pause before entering.
Lana.
99 dog trainers walk into the bar. They say, "Do you have a Caesar Milan?"
Deirdre.
99 dog trainers walked into the bar. Bartender says, "Good timing, fellas. I just got back from Chihuahua."
Ah. Okay, anyone else for this one, or we will mix it up one more time? Sarit.
99 dog trainers walk into a bar. Barman asks, "Shall I get you anything?" And they say, "Who's a good boy?"
As it turns out, I am. Okay, Deirdre, then Evan, and we'll mix it up.
Okay. 99 dog trainers walked into the bar. Bartender takes a look and says, "Y'all better Scooby-Doo your way on out because you look like you had too much."
Yes. 99 dog trainers walk into the bar and the bartender said, "I'm sorry, that foam is not from Wabies, it's from beer."
Okay, one more profession. Let's see what we've got. we're going to go with... let's see if there's a different one. These are really... I really like this one, but it might be a bit too specific. 99 of Harrison Ford's stunt doubles walk into the bar. 99 of Harrison Ford's stunt doubles walk into the bar. So, Harrison Ford puns, basically. Bob.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar, and the bartender gives him a kick and says, "Get out of my bar!"
Love it. Okay, Lana.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I love you." And all of them say, "I know."
Ah, love it. Bob.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar and whip the crowd into a frenzy.
Love it again. I'm just going to check. Does everyone here know who Harrison Ford is? Because if you don't, to be honest, I can't really help you at this stage.
Who is that guy?
Indiana
No, I'm
Jones.
joking.
Oh, okay, you do know.
I'm joking.
Okay. Anyone else for Harrison Ford stunt doubles? No? Okay, Sarit, then
Yeah,
Evan.
99, let's see if it was. 99 Harrison Ford stunts walk into a barman and says, "What can I get you?" They said, "We want our Blade married." Blade Runner married.
I get it. Evan.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar, and then the bartender said, "Damn it, I wish I didn't work at a nursing home bar."
Okay, Bob.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar, and the bartender makes them all pair up, and they all pair up, except there's one left over, and the guy goes, "Oh, that's Han Solo."
Aha. Deirdre.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Camry over here, I got your drink."
Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. And scene. Well done. Oh, Lana, was that one or was that?
I could do it.
Give it a go.
99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve grumpy assholes here."
Right. Okay. Now let's have a look. Katie Tranter in the comments says 99 Harrison Ford stunt doubles walk into the bar, turn around and drop their trousers. The barman says, "That's no moon." Way! There we go. Star Wars.
Katie rocks.
Right.
Katie rocks.
Love it. Okay, good. We're going to move on. If any other jokes pop up, we will read them. But audience, let's change up what we're looking for. Audience, could you give us some suggestions of something exciting? Give us some suggestions of something exciting, and we're going to use it for our next couple of games. Let's just check. So we're going to have a 3 and a 4 for the next couple of games. Let's roll the dice to see who our first 3 is going to be. So, whoops. The dice is frozen, would you believe it? That's why I should always use like a physical one. Right, but I'm going to use the digital one just so the audience can see. So we're going to start with Deirdre, we're going to have Pat, and we're going to have Sarit. Deirdre, Pat, and Sarit, let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Deirdre, here we see Pat, and here we see Sarit. Now, you guys are going to be playing a game called Alliteration Anarchy. Alliteration Anarchy, and the way it works is you're going to perform a scene where each of you are going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet. Now, your goal is to begin as many words as you can with the letter you have been assigned. So, for clarity, you can say any words you like in the spirit of making the story make sense, but your goal is to begin as many words as you can with the letter you've been assigned. So, to give you a brief example, if I was assigned to the letter S, I could say, "Sorry, Sandy, Susan sat over there looking somber." So as you could see, most of my words began with S, but I did include some that didn't to make the sentence make sense. It's always important to make the scene make sense primarily, but try to throw in the words that begin with the letter is the challenge. At the end of this, we will ask the audience to vote who we felt did the most creative use of their letter. So, let's see what your scenario is going to be about. So, you are having your first book published, or at least someone is having their first book published. Now I'm going to randomly select some letters of the alphabet. Deirdre, I'm not giving the first one that comes up is the letter Q, but we're not going to be that cruel. We are going to give you the letter P. The letter P. Pat, we are going to give you the letter D. So Deirdre gets P for Pat. Pat gets D for Deirdre. And Sarit, let's see what you get. You get the letter M for M. Right, okay, and your time starts now.
Man, congratulations! Your book about Magnet was really marvelous. Mwah!
Printing press princess.
Don't do downers, Dave said, and it worked.
Maybe medal is what you should have got. Mighty medal.
Perhaps possessing pointy pricks.
Do dweebs drill down dirty donuts in this book?
More like Mary Marvin's margarine.
Piranhas.
Can I ask? Was it about mermaids?
Down and dirty diesel dents in the water do dozens of mermaids.
Perhaps pining porpoises will do the trick.
Many more mermaids might come soon to the mayor and say, "Whoa, I'm here."
Doubt it.
More like refuse to acknowledge that.
Daniel didn't die.
Oh, pocket
Mean.
full of posies. Ashes, he fell down.
Maybe. Matt did not die. Maybe murdered a mermaid.
Dropped the Dell computer downtown for repair. Don't pay for it.
More you talk, less I understand.
Do diesels drive down the dike in Netherlands?
And we never found out. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, so audience, who would you vote for in that one? Put your votes into the comment section, and I will be tallying them up during the course of the next round. So that should be for everyone else. So we didn't have Bob in that one. We didn't have Sandy. We didn't have Lana, and we didn't have Evan. So once again, audience, make sure for that round either Sarit, Pat, or Deirdre is who you vote for. Who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Put your votes into the comment section. But for now, we're going to do something slightly different. So we're going to do something that's similar, but different, and the same but completely different. I'll explain. You're going to play a game called Body Language. Body Language. And the way it works is instead of being assigned a letter of the alphabet, which you have to use creatively, you're going to be assigned a body part, which you have to use creatively. So, first of all, And guys, just to give a heads up, like obviously we're on Zoom, so like feet are kind of out of the usage. If there's something that you're not happy about using, that's completely cool. Just veto it, and we'll find you something else. But they're all going to be fairly okay ones to use, I should imagine. Right. So your scene is going to be about. Let's see. Oh, you have found or have been left a famous painting. You have found or been left a famous painting. Let's see what we've got in terms of body parts. So we are going to start things off here. Let's have... Look, where are body parts?
Are we using it physically?
Either physically, or you can make puns and stuff around it. Just incorporate the idea of the body part into the scene as creatively as you can. Let's see. Okay, so Bob, could you please use your shoulders as creatively as you can? Lana, can you use your fingers as creatively as you can? Sandy, can you use your ears as creatively as you can? And Evan, could you use your eyes as creatively as you can? And your scene is about getting a famous painting. Either you found it or been left it. Either way, your time starts now.
Guys, I think it's right behind this door. Let me just, I'll open this door. I'll just...
Hear me when I tell you that this painting is exquisite.
Well. You've moved the door, and you found it. I want to touch it. I want to put my fingies on it.
No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Look, I know you want to, but I have to say no. Just here, cry on my shoulder. Just cry on my shoulder.
Seems to have wax just kind of dripping down it.
Oh, it's dripping down my eyes. Oh my God. Oh,
there's some on me here. Let me.
I can take it off with my nails.
Oh, would you please here just dig it out? Just please dig it out. Oh.
Okay.
Perhaps I can just carry it. I'll just, put it on my shoulder here, and we can go out into a better light and see how to fix this whole thing.
Oh, yes, it's dark here. This light is really working bad on my stigmatism.
Bob, are you saying that you'll take my wax balls and carry them out on your shoulder? You are so manly.
I will shoulder anything you need me to carry for you. I'm here for you. Lean on my shoulder.
Evan, can you see this thing that came out of Sandy's neck?
Yes, it's pretty waxy and big balls. Oh, fire.
And red and kind of gooey. Oh, I don't want it back in here.
Oh,
this painting is weird.
You're describing my eyes.
I think my eyes are affected.
Oh.
There's something to be said for abstract art, but I'm just hearing that this is too much.
Do you think it's worth a lot? At least it's very dusty.
Oh, well, let me put my monocle on. Yes, it's worth $150 million.
Oh,
that is some monocle you have.
Oh, well, then I don't mind it being a little waxy.
So we'll just take it out and let's go sell it.
Yes.
Okay.
I will. I hear you, Bob. Let's go.
Okay, well, I'm staying with you until, money changes hands.
Yeah.
I heard that. But we're staying. I heard you say that, you greedy Lana.
Ooh, the eyes in that painting is moving like a Dorian Gray painting. Oh.
Maybe we should just put it back, and this is too much. It's cursed. I'm gonna block the entrance back again. I'm just gonna put that stone back in front of it.
Give me painting. Give me. No. I will take the haunted painting, and you can be fine.
Excuse me, talk a little louder.
I will take the haunted painting for you. I will take one for the team.
Wow, you did, and
Put
scene,
that on your shoulders.
and scene. Well done, well done. So, audience, who do we vote for here? So, oops, let's put you into. Let's go into the gallery, guys. Let's go to the gallery. Now, so who would you vote for here? Who do you think made the best creative use of the body part they were assigned? Now, do you think that Bob shouldered most of the responsibility there? Do you think that you could point to Lana as the one who was most successful? Will you say that will you say ear for Sandy, or would you say the eyes have it for Evan? Put your votes into the comment section and I will tally up those points as we continue on with our next challenge. So we're once again going to have a 3-hander and then a 4-hander, but I'm going to mix up the order of who we've got, or at least that's the attempt. It's going to be randomized. If it turns out exactly the same somehow, then we'll mix it up again. But we're going to have a couple of rounds of every sentence must. And the way this works is we're going to have a scene where every time a performer says a line of dialogue, it must include a word from a set category. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a food, you could say, I'm going to eat an apple, but we want to use the words creatively, so it might be like, oh, my Apple iPhone is ringing. You have a chip on your shoulder. Where have you been? And so on and so forth. So whatever the category is, try to incorporate words from that category as creatively into the lines of dialogue as you can. So first of all, we're going to get a 3, and let's see who we've got. We're going to have Sandy, we're going to have Bob, and we are going to have Evan. Sandy, Bob, and Evan. Let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Bob, here we see Sandy, here we see Evan. Now, let's see what your scene's going to be about. Audience, could you start to suggest to us some well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. And we'll be using them for an upcoming game. Now, your scenario is... Let's just see. You are repairing the International Space Center. You are repairing the International Space Center as suggested by Colin on YouTube. Let's find a category for you guys. So let's bring up the categories and let's see what we've got. We're going to find something nice and fun. And your category... no, we're not going to go for that. Sports. Every line of dialogue must include the name of a sport. Okay, so every line of dialogue must include the name of a sport. You are trying to repair the International Space Center, and take it away.
Wow, preparing this. Well, we're repairing this as a slam dunk like in basketball.
I could just soccer for breaking this.
Oh, you men and your game playing.
Listen, I was going to use a 9 to fix it, but I think a 10 is going to be good enough.
That's a foul, just like basketball. Stop it.
I think you might have a hit there, Pinky.
Excuse me, I had a little cough there I had to get rid of. Listen, get your foot off the ball and let's move along, shall we? We've got to get this fixed.
Let me steal that from you, like basketball. No, we're not doing that.
As I screw this top on, I can imagine that it's going to go faster and faster until it wins the race.
It should go slower and slower like a field goal in football.
Listen, we've got to fix this base. This is the only way we're going to get this. We got to get this base on the ball is what we have to do. We've got to get it working. We've got to get this together. And I need your help to help me get this going.
Well, fuck you.
We're all floating in space like gymnastics. I have to say, we're not getting a gold medal here.
Look, let's just scoop it up in the net. Let's get this going. I don't want to dribble around.
Right?
I'm calling a foul on both of you because you're doing nothing. You're not working. Help me.
I help just like the 7th game of the basketball finals with Michael Jordan. Let me help you.
That's a home run of an idea.
And scene. Well done. Now, I love that after we got some sports in, we started to really be creative and just get these sports adjacent terms in there. Okay, now, audience, who would you vote for in that one? Would you give it to Bob? Would you give it to Sandy? Or would you give it to Evan? Put your votes into the comment section. Once again, I'll tally these up. Now, one thing I will mention, audience, and I didn't notice it until this last round. Please don't double vote. If you have voted, once is enough, because all it will mean is that I'll only count it once anyway, but it just means it takes a bit longer for me to check through the votes. So don't double vote, one vote per round. So, you know, when I say who's going to vote and it's a new game, you can vote again, but don't, like, just spam the one name over and over, okay? Now, let's have a quick look. So, the other 4. So, we're going to play another round of this. Audience, continue to give us suggestions of characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. So this time we're going to have Bob. This time we're going to have Sarit. We're going to have Lana. And we're going to have Deirdre. Now, let us take a quick look-see. You guys...
The people couldn't see it, but last time I put in the chat, I want Evan to do basketball every time.
All right. Okay, so for you, karaoke with Princess Anne. Wow, what a suggestion. So karaoke with a princess, if you don't know specifically who Princess Anne is, because I'll be honest, I don't really. Now, okay, so karaoke with a princess is your scenario. Let's get a category that you've got to include into every line of dialogue. And once again, I'll choose something which... types of transport. That's a fun one. So, modes of transport. However you want to interpret that. You have to include a type of transport into every line of dialogue. This is about doing karaoke with a princess. And your time starts now.
Oh, do they have Baby You Can Drive My Car? The Beatles?
No, they only have those sad songs, you know, like Adele, Louis Capaldi, that one guy who talks about, like, you, like, don't think I'm good at goodbyes.
Who are you? I'm really attracted to you.
Oh.
I want to see if they got that Deep Purple song. Nobody gonna take my car. I'm gonna race it to the ground. You ever heard that one? No.
No.
Like my old friend Metro, though.
Yeah.
They've got Leaving on a Jet Plane.
I wish I could, you know what? I wish I could sing. The only thing I can sing is the wheels on the bus going round and round. That's it. I'm so bad. I'm telling you.
One time I had this accident when I was on a bus, and those wheels stopped going round.
Are you like a princess or something? Did you come here in that limousine outside?
You recognize me? Yeah, I was voted Princess Anne of the South. Anne's just my name. They don't give that name to everybody. Just so you know.
Oh, it's you. You're the princess.
Yeah. They put me on all the little Quickie Mart things, you know, when you're just walking everywhere because you're too poor to go anywhere.
Yeah, I saw you hitchhiking the other day. I picked you up on my motorcycle. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
thought I
recognize
recognized.
I thought I recognized the back of your head. Oh,
Amazing. I mean, and I saw you once on a train. So,
oh
yeah, the
yeah,
underground.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was eating
You're
Subway
on
that
the-
day. I remember turkey, onions, tomatoes. They were out of everything I
Oh,
liked.
Princess, can I have your autograph?
But of course.
Oh,
I'll fly on over there. Come on. Let me scoot,
Hey!
scoot.
I saw you in that movie with John Candy. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You were fabulous.
Thank you. One time we were thinking about adding a submarine, but then things got a little too quite chaotic, you know.
oh, was that a yellow submarine?
Oh, you know, it was blue, but I get what you're talking about. Them beetles, they infiltrate everywhere.
I've seen you at those benches on the bus stop too. I didn't think a princess was in that one.
Oh, you know, I actually am like one of 3 triplets, so it's a little confusing. Sometimes we like have to helicopter around to like make it seem like I'm everywhere. You don't know how it is, these press people.
So I got tickets for you all. Take one. Wouldn't you like to ride in my beautiful balloon?
Oh,
Of course, all right. Ride with me, ride with me. I forgot the
You know,
rest of the
I
lyrics.
once had 1990 Luftballons. Yeah, in the air.
I've got big balloons.
Yeah.
I don't need that balloon. I got these balloons.
Oh, you're so right.
Tell me,
You should
Princess.
check it out. Well, go ahead.
Princess, do you really ride a horse and carriage?
Oh, sometimes, you know, when like the next generation ain't around, you know how it is. Light speed. But
Oh,
horse and carriage is
the
not.
horses, do they poop like in front of your face?
Oh, you know,
Hang on a minute.
sometimes if I'm like wondering how they're doing fiber wise, you know, I gotta check them out, you know.
And that
'Cause it
is
can't be
time. And on
detected.
that note, right, so well done, well done. Okay, well done, everyone. So, audience, once again, it's a vote. Who do you think made the best creative use of the category they were assigned there? Was it Lana? Was it Deirdre? Was it Sarit? Or was it Pat? Put your votes into the comment section, and once again, I will tally them up as best I can in the next game. But the next game, audience and performers, is going to be the finale game of the show, or at least I think so. We might squeeze in another game depending, you know, how this goes. Basically, if there's enough time for a quick joke telling game at the end, we may do one more. But what this is going to be is what's known as an extreme monologue. And the way this works is you're each going to get the opportunity to do a monologue, but you're not allowed to repeat any words. You're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. You're also not allowed to hesitate, which we count as an extended pause, such as that, or saying a non-word like or If you break either of those 2 rules, any of the other performers can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, that will be the end of the monologue, and we will see who records the longest time. The longer they go, the more bonus points you'll get. One other rule, which we don't always play, but because it's championship season, we will, is the deviation rule. So that basically means that what you say has to kind of make sense. You can't just list words. And you can't just go 1, 2, 3 and so on and so forth, like ABC. It has to be in the spirit of doing a monologue. And with this, I think we've got lots of suggestions of characters. I think there's plenty there, so let's give it a go. Rolling a dice.
Can you not repeat words like prepositions like the or a?
Not in an extreme monologue. So if you haven't come across this before, this is our version of an old game called Just a Minute, where they would allow you to repeat small words like the or I and stuff like this. But because we're extreme improv, we don't allow you to repeat any words. It's the harshest game we do. But the more you do it, like a couple of years ago, one of our performers, Quinn, who was going to be in it later on, went for something insane like 3 or 4 minutes. and it's amazing. Like, I don't think anyone's come close to that, but it's possible. It seems insanely hard, and in a sense it is, but somehow it's possible. Now, let's roll the dice to see who will go first. So going first will be Deirdre. Deirdre, I'm going to get a character for you, and your character is Big Bird, working undercover as a cop. Well, sorry, working as an undercover cop, busting a drug ring. So you're Big Bird working as an undercover cop, busting a drug ring. If Deirdre repeats any words or hesitates, then call out freeze. Okay? And your time starts now.
I hear there's been a load of feeding around here. Sometimes when I think of how so many are battling this addiction, I think what a better street
Freeze,
this
freeze, is
will
that
be.
freeze?
Think.
Okay. Yeah, repetition of think.
Think.
So make sure you call out the word freeze, because as I'm listening, I may miss it. But that is 29 seconds, Deirdre. That's an excellent time. So, and you made it to 29 seconds. No one called out. There was an example earlier. There was a pause, which I would have called out on, but it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I forgot about it being a monologue for a second, and then I was like, where is everyone? Oh,
Okay. No, they
There
didn't
was
call
also
it, so you get
I.
away with it. Right, so...
There's also I, but she used I've the first time. And so I was
if
like,
it's I've, then it's technically... We can get into we can get into all of how this works, because, for example, if plurals, so if we say Bob and Bobs, then technically it's two different words, okay?
Either one's your uncle.
Yeah.
And if we say no mistake, we replace. Are we the same character with the same situation?
Oh, you're going to get a brand new character, each of you.
Okay.
A brand new character. Oh, one other thing. So if you get words like two, and two, or no and I know, if they sound the same, they do count. Not my rule. That's from the BBC. So homophones count. If you say a word and it sounds the same, you can call freeze on it. Okay, let's see who's going to go next. After this game, audience, I think, just looking at the time, we're going to go straight onto our big vote. So make sure you tell all your friends and family to get ready if they haven't been watching, which they should have been. But the big vote, which will determine who goes through to the next round, along with the bonus points, but the big vote is the one that counts at the end of the show. So let's see. Next up will be Lana. Lana, let's find a character for you. So...
please give me someone who talks slow. Like Obama.
Well,
Obama, so I can just
you
say.
can push that, but someone may eventually say it's a hesitation. But you are
It's okay.
Ursula from The Little Mermaid directing a musical. Ursula from The Little Mermaid directing a musical. Your time starts now.
Poor, unfortunate souls. You suck at this. Sing better. Move faster. Dance with superior skills. Please. Everyone's coming. Fish, eels, mermaids. Embarrass me. Punishment would follow. Stakes high. Sebastian? Tired today.
And that is 1 minute. Congratulations there, Lana. You absolutely get a couple of bonus points for going the distance. So, wow, how about that? We have shown it is very possible. Now, once again, because if some of us haven't played it before here, I'm going to give you a tip. If you really wanted to get Lana, towards the end, she went, you could have, but you didn't. So
It was a hyphenated word, though.
is it hyphenated?
Yeah.
Okay, then my
Like I was
bad.
saying no. I was like, nah.
Oh,
and I
nuh
said-
Okay.
Nuh-uh.
Right. This is.
I
this
think
is
I
great.
said but it was supposed to be
Yeah,
nuh-uh.
no, I understand these things. Don't worry, you went
Okay.
the distance. So
Yay.
let's see.
First round. We're not bloodthirsty yet.
Yeah.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
There's more rounds of this?
Yeah,
Oh.
Pat.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, this is the quarterfinal, guys. So, Pat, the character for you is Tom. Okay, I'm going to read this as it is, and I'm going to interpret it in case we take it the wrong way. It's Tom Jones grooming a gorilla. Now, I assume that means like grooming its fur, not any other kind of grooming. Now, okay, you are Tom Jones. You are grooming a gorilla. Take it away.
Once upon a time, I was grooming a gorilla. Every day, fleas infested the fur of the beast.
Oh, was that a phrase? What's the challenge?
Two does. in the
Two
same
Does
sentence.
grooming
Okay,
the beast
you got
today.
me.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I'll take it. I'm good.
Okay.
You got me.
Good stuff.
So, fantastic stuff though. 20 seconds. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up, Bob, you're going to go next. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be for us Sonny Corleone? Is that the Godfather?
Godfather.
Okay,
Yes.
Sonny Corleone handing out sweaters he knitted himself as presents. Okay? And your time starts now.
I haven't always been a bad guy. There were other parts of my life when good things happened. Knitting, one highlight. Giving you this sweater is pinnacle to my redemption. That maybe through this, I think there's a freeze.
Oh,
Freeze.
freeze. What's the
Yeah.
challenge?
You used 2 my's.
Oh, I will take your word on that. Still a very good time. 43 seconds. Right, so give me a wave if you haven't had a go yet. Give me a wave if you've not had a go on this yet. Sandy, Evan, and Sarit. Next up will be Sarit. Your character. Audience, we may need 1 or 2 more characters here because some of these are quite obscure. So, could you please be for us? Well, I'll say who we've got, and if you don't know who it is, then we can get another one. Sarit, you know who Stephen Merchant is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, you don't sound thrilled by it. Right, you are Stephen
Yeah,
Merchant.
I was trying to remember. Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
You are coal mining. You are Stephen Merchant. You are coal mining, and your time starts now.
Hello, ladies. Coal mining is a habit of moi. Very strong, manly, sexy, worth. That's what every woman think of me. But I am modest. Perform, tell jokes, bit of a wimp. However, no.
I think was said. I think was said twice.
As in like, as
She
in
said,
A.
hobby. Yeah.
Yes, I think so as well. I'm not 100%, but I thought that as well.
Oh,
So,
okay.
53 seconds of spectacular time, Sarit. So, Now it comes down to Evan and Sandy, I believe. Evan and Sandy. Let's see who's going to go next. It will be Evan. Let's find a character for you. Let's see. Oh, good. We do have a few more characters. But again, I don't know who any of these people are. Okay, I know who this is. Could you please be Superman cleaning the toilets? Superman cleaning the toilets. And your time starts now.
Da, 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 da. Toilets are kryptonite to me. Scrub. Hi. Father Kalel told myself that I couldn't scream. Plumbing.
Freeze, what's the challenge, Deirdre?
It was more like there have been like a few like semi-long pauses, so I'm not sure.
I was doing my Shakespeare. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all cool. Okay, I will agree. There was a little bit of a pause a couple of times over. But let's see who we have next. 35 seconds, great time. So just Sandy. Sandy, could you please be for us? Okay, audience, there's some nice comments from you. I'll endeavour to read those in a minute, but let's get to this bit first. So, could you be Taylor Swift explains her favourite graphic novel? You are Taylor Swift, you explain your favourite graphic novel, and your time starts now.
Love me some porno. There is candlelight, sexy lingerie, cute belly buttons, kneecaps that bounce up and down. It is so fun to read dirty words. I take my time going through the pages. Delightful, delectable, lovely sentences jump off the page.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was a repeat of the.
Definitely, yeah, I picked up on that.
Yeah.
Again, 53 seconds. Guys, we're all doing incredible good times.
That's the longest I've ever done.
So,
Sandy, I think that's a great strategy of just throwing us off completely. And I feel like maybe you could have gotten away with repeating words. I was just so shocked by what you
Right.
said.
Agreed.
so audience, performers, it comes down to this. This is the part of the show where we will have a 2-minute voting period. Do not vote yet, audience. Let me explain. So, in a moment, you'll see on the screen a big timer come up on the right-hand side of the screen. The performers won't see this, just the audience will. Any votes that come through before the big vote will not be counted. Any votes that come through after I've said voting has ended will not be counted. Audience, once again, I remind you, you get to vote once during this, just once.
It's so tough.
I know, right? So,
David is strict.
in reality, audience, you will actually get ever so slightly longer than 2 minutes because I will have a monitor window open where I make sure that 2 minutes has been seen but from an audience perspective. Now, the different platforms, Facebook, YouTube, sometimes the stream goes out at a slightly different rate, but as long as I see that 2 minutes has gone out on one of them, that's what we're going to count it by. So I can but do my best in that regard. So if you're watching somehow on a time delay, I can't help that, but I will do my best. So the votes will come through in real time for me, and so try to get your votes in. Hopefully all of this preamble I've given you has given you enough chance to check that it's all working. Now, Whilst I am doing this, I will be counting the votes. I will hand over to our performers. If you want to tell us some more jokes, you can do. And they can... I'll give you a theme. But if you've got anything you want to plug or anything like that, this is we'll do that at the end as well. But feel free to. But just to give you something, we're going to do jokes that will follow this rhythm. 99 blanks walk into the bar. No, sorry, wrong one. That's the one we did earlier. Doctor, sorry, my brain's fried tonight. So, Doctor, I feel like a blank, and then you say your punchline. Doctor, I feel like a blank, and then you say your punchline. I'm going to give you a profession just to get on with this, and then I will tell the audience that we're going to be starting. So, we're going to go with Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. Now, before you get started on that, because I'm going to be counting the votes, audience, the 2-minute voting period starts now. So, Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. Guys, you're going to have to operate this yourselves because I'm going to be counting. Go for it.
Go on, Lana.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman after doing all of this hit training because I plank a ton.
Okay, Deidre.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Doctor, I feel like a fisherman because I'm ready for you to see this bass.
All right, Sandy.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. Please stop holding your nose.
Sorry.
Well, it's a bit similar. Doctor, I feel like a fisherman because everywhere I go, I say something's fishy here.
Evan.
Oh, doctor, I feel like a fisherman. I caught a big case of chlamydia.
Oh. All right, Pat.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. I don't think you can diagnose what's wrong with me on the net.
All right, Deidre.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman because I've been hearing all this gossip.
Sandy.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. Give me your prognosis.
Lana.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. Are you trying to tackle me?
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman, so don't feed me any line.
Sorry.
Deidre.
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman because I wish you'd Sebastian these questions. Stop asking. I don't know how to do it.
Let's switch it up to, Sarit, you have one first?
Doctor, I feel like a fisherman. I just fell off the hook.
Oh,
Let's switch to mortician. Doctor, mortician.
Mortician.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician, and I'm here to earn your diagnosis.
Okay, freeze. Okay, so audience, voting has now finished. Any votes that come through after this point will not be counted, okay? Any votes that come through after this point will not be counted. Performers, feel free to tell your very cheerful mortician jokes, because I now need to tally up, and then we will announce who advances through. Continue, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Deidre?
Doctor, I feel like a mortician because I really wish you would stop giving a rise.
I'll go, Doctor, I feel like a mortician. I'm stiff everywhere.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician because my wife tells me every time, stop digging.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician. I'm ready to close this door.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician. I'm in grave health. Pat?
Doctor, I feel like a mortician because every time I'm thirsty, I drink from a casket.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician because I'm ready to cut you open and play with those organs.
Oh.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician. I feel there's a barrier between us.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician. I'm always speaking to a silent crowd.
Doctor, I feel like a mortician because I might be drop dead gorgeous.
And scene on that one, guys. Scene. Well done. Well done. So I have tallied up the final votes, the most important part of this process. And I do have a definitive result for us today. So, 4 of you will go through, 3 will not. And 1 performer wasn't able to... Well, in fact, 2 performers weren't able to join. 1 let me know earlier, another one I will be in touch with you guys, see if we can fit you in later on. But 4 are still to go through. I can now announce going through to the semi-finals. And I want to thank all of you right now, by the way, because you're all fantastic, very supportive of each other, and it's been great to have you here. And even if you don't go through here, it'd be brilliant to have you back on the shows that we do every single week. So, going through to the next round will be Lana. Well done.
Yay!
Will be
Lovely.
Evan. Well done. Well done. Yes, Evan. There we go. Will be Bob. Well done, Bob. Well done, Bob. And will be Deirdre. Well done, everyone. Well done. So again, we have Bob, Deirdre, Evan, and Lana going through. I want to say a big thank you to Sarit, Pat, and Sandy as well. Everyone was fantastic tonight. It was very close scoring at the end. Just to read a couple of the comments that we had throughout earlier. David Sarton gave us a couple of jokes. Doctor, he said, I feel like a mortician. Everyone I know is dead. And then asked, was that joke too dark? Just a tiny bit. No, it was okay. Then let's have a look. Bob said, not Bob. It says Bobby, but Bobby Kirby. It says, Rob Kirby says, way to kick off the championship players. Great show. Congrats to all. And let's see, there was another comment or two. Someone tell me... I don't understand that comment. I'll figure that out another time. But anyway, if you've got any final thoughts or comments, put them in the comment section. We'll read it aloud at the end of the show. Audience, I'll remind you that we have a guest show coming up in just a few minutes from the Improfessionals. And we will have our next championship show tomorrow night. In fact, we have 2 of them tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Wait, what day is it today? Today's Wednesday. It's either 8 p.m. or 10 p.m. I've completely forgot. My brain's a bit fried today, as I mentioned. But anyway, let's find out where we can find all of our performers on social media, starting with Sarit. Where can the people find you?
Okay, so I am Sarit Wilson on Facebook, and I can be seen on TikTok dancing, and I think my handle on Insta is Sarit W Chin, where you can also see me dancing. Yeah, ask me.
Thank you very much. Pat, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Facebook under my name or our website at IOU Improv. We're on TikTok also.
Fabulous. Deirdre, where can the people find you?
You can find me via my name, Deirdre Kathleen. But I'd also like to promo a short film I'm co-producing called Shame the Short Film. That's probably easier for you to spell. So Shame the Short Film.
Okie dokie. Sandy, where can the people find you?
On Facebook, under Sandy Handley. And we have a Facebook page with the troupe that I'm in called Get a Room. So if you look that up on Facebook, you can give us a shout out.
And we'll also be having Get a Room for a guest show, I believe.
Yeah.
Evan, where can the people find you?
Yes, you can find me on Evan Lee Facebook and Evan Lee 25. I was in the witness protection program, so that's why I didn't use Leslie, but I'm good. So Evan Lee 25 Instagram.
Okay, Bob, where can the people find you?
Most of my stuff is just under my name, Bob Bador. Also, for those of you, especially in the States, we're still taking submissions for the Wasatch Improv Festival in Utah that's in January. It'll be our 7th year, and it is just growing and growing and growing. So look that up, and we'd love to see you out there.
Okay, Lana, where can the people find you?
Sometimes I host a jam called Mining for Gold on Wednesdays. We don't have one scheduled this Wednesday, but sometimes we do impromptu ones that are not streamed. If you want to go check that out, I'll add. You can find me my name is Lana Lodge, so you can find me on Facebook doing that. And haven't plugged this in a while. I have a group on Facebook called Improvisers Who Love D&D and or other tabletop RPGs. And that's fun.
That's definitely how we've connected, I think, before, because I've commented in that group. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was it. Cool. And you can catch me with my duo partner Claire, our duo IKEA in Ottawa, and we'll be doing some shows coming up. But most of you aren't there, so cool.
Okie dokie. So my name is David Postansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky, spelled P-U-S-T-A-N-S-K-Y. You can also get any of my books on improv or theatre or any of the other stuff, including the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which says how to play all of the games we've done on tonight's show, plus so many more, as paperback or Kindle edition, available worldwide from Amazon. And audience, make sure you check out the website, extreme.tv. It's got the full lineup of the championship shows with the schedule and the guest shows. And you can see, as well as the World Championship happening over the internet over the next week and a half or so, we have the UK Championships. We had the semi-final rounds live on stage last Sunday, and we've got the grand finale this upcoming Sunday, which will be at 9 p.m. UK time. You'll have to be there in UK time because it's in person. And that's at the Etc. Theatre in London. So from me, from everyone else, very quickly, Katie says, well done, Lana. Yay, Evan. Top show, everyone. David Sarton says, also, good show. I only got to see the last few minutes. It was solid. Well, good news for you, David, and everyone. You can see all of it on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Rewatch it, enjoy. Katie also says, Bob, so nice to see you play again. So with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom! And we are off the air.
Yay! Oh,
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, so great.